best friends, both on the court and off. Rugby is their sport, winning is their game. Putting all the other teams to shame, shame, shame. Running circles around the competition. Doesn't matter that they can't walk. It's time for wheelchair rugby talk.
Hello and welcome to the Travis and Trev show. Today's subjects are Canada Cup, Father's Day,
and favorite barnyard animal.
Alright, let's start with the Canada Cup. Canada Cup is coming up, folks. It's time to get your tickets. Get out, it's in Richmond. Come and watch.
All the information, if you zoom in, can be found on this poster. We're playing June 21st to 23rd at the Olympic Oval. There's the number to call if you have any questions about the players, where they live, for their phone numbers. There's the QR code right there. There's Trevor right there too.
Before we get into it, this is our first podcast, so let's take note at some of the cool stuff we have on set today. If you will take note, Travis is drinking from a lovely Trevor mug.
Look how handsome he looks.
And I have been blessed with a gorgeous Travis mug.
Look at
his
that.
finest.
I must have done something to Jess.
And just in time for the first podcast. Sit still. Look at this thing. Arlie, get in here. Get in here. It looks sore. It is red and it is bright.
God, I can't even touch it. Gah!
We are here at the BC Wheelchair Sports Office, so we got like the fish tank in the background.
Yeah, hard at work. Everyone working hard for Canada Cup.
If you actually want to look, Bowie is doing nothing.
Yeah, actually everyone's working hard. Bowie is on Facebook.
Bowie's playing like Avengers on Facebook.
Yeah.
The rest of the people are working hard.
Working hard. We're all really excited for Canada Cup. We've got the top 8 teams in the world coming. It's like a preview for the Olympics.
Yeah,
it's going to be
pools.
All the teams jockeying for position.
But it doesn't affect anything.
No. So you'll see some crazy stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, just bragging rights.
Yeah. Yeah. Some things you won't see at the Paralympics. Like strategies and maybe trying new lines.
Stuff like
It'll be a lot of fun.
And a beer garden.
Definitely worth watching.
There will be a beer garden.
Come check it out.
So that's it. That's
it's Canada Cup.
June 21st, 23rd, Richmond Olympic Oval. Get out here, get some tickets, go online, get your tickets. Do something. I mean, the weather here is
sponsor
awful.
Too if you have money.
Get inside, drink some beer, and watch some rugby.
Do that.
There's always somebody good looking working out at the Oval too. So the rugby.
What's the next on our list?
We got Father's Day.
Father's Day coming up.
It's June. It's June. Father's Day. We all have fathers.
You know what makes a great
Some of us too.
Father's Day present?
What?
Lovely Canada Cup apparel. There's a silent auction there too where you can get cool Father's Day presents.
Or you could just get your Father's Day some tickets.
Some tickets would be good. And
Okay,
beer.
on the topic of fathers, we both have 2 out there fathers. So let's share them with the world. Let's hear your top, at least the one you can remember right now.
Top
story of your father. One that really makes you be like, wow.
Top Bill story.
My dad is a strange fellow.
Sorry, Dad. I hope you're not watching. My favorite Phil story happened recently. I was showing him how to gut a fish. So we were at my house, and he never wears a shirt, ever. So he's gutting a fish, and he grabbed it, and he ripped all the guts out. But he did it. He was really excited to do it, so he did it a little vigorously, and he just splattered all over himself with fish guts. It got in his nipple hair, it got all over him. And he was, for some reason, he was wearing cotton driving gloves too. So just a mess. And then he went to the drawer to get a spoon to keep scooping out the guts, because he took all that and didn't get squeamish. He was like, all right, let me finish gutting this fish. To get a spoon to scoop the guts out, so he reached in there with his fish gutty hands, touched all the silverware until he found the spoon he wanted, grabbed it, and started cleaning up the fish. We're like, oh. He looked at us. He's like, what? And we're like, and he's like, oh, I guess I should wash all those. And that's the story. Because I know if no one was watching, wouldn't have watched
The spoons would have been dirty.
Dirty.
No one would have known.
Fish guts.
Phil would have never touched them though.
Yeah, and I think he actually ate dinner without washing off. Like,
And it's awesome.
Bob's story.
Okay, Bob's story. Bob's got tons. I mean, you probably have Bob stories that you could tell.
You know,
I got Bob stories. I got one of my Bob stories is probably one that I wasn't even at. I just heard. And they were in Germany last year at the Burn Best. And you know Bob. Bob could sniff out like a VLT in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Bob will find somewhere to gamble. He will find a slot machine. So I guess he was playing a slot machine in a bar in Germany there, and he ended up winning, I don't know, some X amount of dollars. So anyways, it took about 2 hours to download all the credits and for him to get paid out and all this to work itself out. So he gets back to the hotel in Germany, and he's locked out, closed. The hotel shut.
Hotels in Germany close at like 2 or 3 a.m.
So he gets locked out at the hotel in Germany, and he's trying to find a way in. So if you've never seen my dad is a darker toned skin. You would probably think that he's not my father. So I mean, if you see a brown guy in Germany scaling the wall of a hotel trying to break in, it's usually going to set off some alarms in your head. Like eventually scales the wall and knocks on Ryan Doyle's window, and he wakes him up, and Doyle lets him in, and that was the night. But just the fact that he had to scale a hotel and break in.
It's funny because Bobby's he's so versatile and he's so like adaptable that he's like, I'm locked out, I'll scale this building.
He's the kind of guy that will make friends with people who don't want to be his friends.
Yeah.
Like there's no stranger that he will not.
They're just friends he hasn't met.
Exactly. Social media.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff. Keep you updated. And
we both have Twitter. We're on Twitter. We're going to start tweeting. So if you want to follow us on Twitter,
yours.
This is me. Gonna have all kinds of good stuff, up-to-date information on what's going on, what I'm doing, what we're doing.
I have one too.
Maybe some pictures.
So there's mine.
Racy pictures.
Okay. If you didn't get it, you can pause it and go back and look at it. I'm not holding the sign forever.
And also, we have a website for.
Oh yes. If you were too slow on the first one, we have a bigger. Or if your eyes are terrible,
think fast.
We got the website for this.
Canada Cup. Check us out at the Oval. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Action Welding Services in Richmond. It's located in Steveston for all of your welding needs.
Our sponsor, that's your sponsor. Don't tie us with that. But they're awesome. They're cool.
Our other sponsors are on.
Okay, I don't know if we can get close up on the bottom down here.
Yeah, we can.
This bottom one right here.
Kaylee's is a sponsor. That's where you get drunk, folks.
Yeah. It's
You go to
right.
Kaylee's,
It's right by the Oval.
and you get your drink on.
So maybe after.
And
the
you
game.
tell them that Trev and Trav sent you, so that we get some free swag, because those guys are awesome.
All right, we're out.
Peace.